Yes, probably.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I
You're
realized after
live.
waiting.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We will go ahead and start our special meeting. If we could, we'll call it to order. If we could do a roll call, please.
Wow. So Jessica says she can't hear anything, so we'll see what we
Okay.
can get here. She just texted me. See if we can get her audio going. You're muted on sound, Jessica, for one thing, if you can hear us.
So good.
Jessica, you're unmuted now. Probably hear you.
Thank you. I can hear you guys. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. We need a roll call. Mind.
Okay. Okay. Trustee Robinson.
Here.
Trustee Giroux.
Here.
Trustee Erbst.
Here.
And Trustee Pomponio.
Here.
Okay. If we can all stand to do the flag salute. We have the flag. Dr. Garrett, do we have a flag?
Yes, we do.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If I could get an approval for the agenda or motion for the approval of the agenda. Sorry.
I move that we approve the agenda.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the agenda. Any changes?
No.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Do we have any public input for tonight?
We do not.
Okay. Then we'll move on to discussion. And if you don't mind, Dr. Garrett, I'll jump in and make my comment real quick.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I just wanted to clarify the error I made in the last board meeting 2 weeks ago. And I want to make apologies to both the constituents of Zone 2 as well as the Zone 2 candidates that came to our last board meeting with an excellent interview, and it was a great discussion. We did have a vote and a vote that I misunderstood and misrepresented the results of after Dr. Garrett consulted the lawyer, and I thank you for his effort in clarifying these rules and laws that sometimes can be a bit ambiguous. We clarified that the Zone 2 vacancy the vote did count towards Ms. St. Germain, and she is the legal representative now for Zone 2. So just to clarify for people who may have been there and misunderstood or did not understand the changes, we had a vote 2 in favor, and 2 members of the board who were present did not vote. I interpreted those as a lack of majority for a pass for that vote, but because they did not vote or say anything, the vote then became just the 2 board members that did vote. So it passed with a 2-0 vote. So we will be rectifying that tonight in our action items.
Madam Chair, may I go ahead and add to that?
Yes,
Yep.
please.
So excellent. Great job explaining that. I wanted to also verify that to swear in Miss St. Germain, We have to do that during a regular meeting, not a special called meeting, according to the law and our policy. So we'll be doing that next Monday on the 15th.
Great. Did I explain that okay? Did you have anything else to add?
You did a good job on that one.
Okay, I felt
Yep.
like I needed to speak up and do that because
Yep.
I made the error
Excellent.
and I wanted to rectify that.
Yep.
Do our other board members have any questions about that?
No, it was explained clearly. I'm just sorry if we added to the confusion at all. I was unaware that that's how that was going to go.
Okay. Yeah, I had not encountered that in my tenure as a board member, so that one caught me by surprise as well.
Apologies. That's certainly not what I intended.
So if
And did you
there,
hear me? Did you
Hey,
hear me, Charity,
go-
that we'll swear her in on the 15th?
yes,
Okay. All right.
during our regular board
Okay.
meeting. Mhm.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion? Okay, so we'll move on to our action items then. And if I could then have a motion, we are going to be rectifying the February 22nd, 2021 regular meeting minutes to amend the reading of those minutes. That action item 2, zone 2 trustee vacancy did pass with a 2-0 vote for Chris St. Germain, appointed as the zone 2 trustee.
I move that we amend the February 22nd, 2021 regular meeting minutes to read that action item 2, zone 2 trustee vacancy passed with a 2-0 vote. Chris St. Germain is appointed as zone 2 trustee.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to amend the February 22nd, 2021 regular meeting minutes for action item 2, zone 2 trustee vacancy did pass with a 2-0 vote for Chris St. Germain, appointed as the zone 2 trustee. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Now it's official. All right, we'll
Nice
move
job.
on to, we'll move on to action item for new hires.
So I'll give a little background on this. Our committee consisted of 7 individuals for the interview committee, which was 5 personnel from our district, 2 of which were teachers at the youth academy, and then 2 others. Out of those 5, 2 were teachers from the academy, and then 2 teachers, or the 2 administrators from the National Guard from the youth academy. So the 7 interviewed. We also had a committee prior to that had the remainder of the teachers and some other personnel from the academy that did a preliminary, kind of a double interview. So we went through a process, interviewed 4 candidates after we thinned down the applicants to those 4. Went through the interview process, and it was a consensus overall, unanimous, that we recommend this position to Rebecca Kaczynski. And Mr. Therion's on here if you have any other questions for him, or I'm sure he wouldn't mind saying a word as well, if he can hear us.
I can hear, but I thought I was muted. Yeah, I think the process was great. It's kind of a weird spot for me to be in, kind of helping pick who's going to fill my shoes. I don't think she wears size 14 though. Yet.
Will there be any overlap between the 2 for a transition period?
Yeah, we will need to structure that. My retirement date is September 30, but this contract ends June 30, so we need to do some negotiating with that period of time. I don't want to be in her way as she establishes herself, but there are certainly some things that I'll do between now and then to make that a very smooth transition for her. I think she understands that things are going very well, and it makes some sense for her to ease into things and not make a bunch of changes too quickly, as there isn't really anything that's broken that needs fixed. So I will work with her as she wants and needs. I'll certainly help with the startup of the next class, and then I will perform some responsibilities within the district that I might be able to help with in that remaining time.
And so it sounds like her contract would start July 1st. Is that right, Dr.
Correct.
Garrett?
Yes,
And then the next class starts in mid-July. Is that correct?
correct.
So she'll have a couple weeks under her wings before they show up.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Mr. Therian, actually, whenever we advertised this and spoke with our candidates about that, they will actually have some time in June to really kind of get their feet wet, so to speak, before their contract actually starts.
Okay.
So yeah, we work with them on that to make sure they have ample time.
Great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there are 3 days of National Guard training that takes place between cycles, and that's going to be June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, I believe. I don't have a calendar in front of me, but I think that's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And it would really help the transition if she participated in that training.
Great.
And I know she's willing to do that, so that won't be an issue.
Great.
And I have told her that I do not need to be under contract to be a resource for her if she needs my help. I'm not very far away.
Great.
Well, you've done a great job, Vicar, and got it off to a great start and set a high standard. And I've always really appreciated that. We're going to miss you,
Definitely.
and I'm sure she's going to do a great job. She's an outstanding young lady.
I agree. She's very driven, very high energy, and I think it's just a real good transition. And heck, Greg, maybe we'll have to go fishing. You can see me
I
on
love
the
it.
river, rather than, or
I
you
would
could
love
watch me
that.
shoot. You could watch me shoot a deer again.
And vice versa. Huh?
Yeah, I hope
No,
so.
no, you've done a great job. She is a person, it seems, that the students love too.
Good.
They're going to really miss her at Timberline, that's for sure.
Yeah, that creates a little bit of mixed emotion, but you certainly want people within your organization to move up when they have that desire. But yeah, I've heard lots of comments that that is a loss for another one of our schools. But good people should move up when they're ready and able.
True. That's right.
Well, if there's not any further comments or discussion, is anybody in the mood to make a motion?
I move that we accept Rebecca Kaczynski as the new IDYCA principal.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded to approve new hire of Rebecca Kaczynski for IDYCA principal. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I didn't hear Angie. Did somebody else?
I.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay,
I.
that's okay. Okay, motion passed.
Aye.
Dr. Garrett, have the other candidates been notified?
Yes, I have spoke personally to all the other candidates we interviewed.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
I didn't want to get things muddied up by telling
Yep.
my staff who was hired. So
Yep. So I had confirmation on the offer today, and I talked to the other candidates, and then I put it on our agenda, so it's public information now. But we all met again at noon today to verify after we had interviewed on Thursday evening and see if anybody had any different thoughts or change of heart. And it was all still very dedicated. So across the board. So it was the right thing to do.
All right, then, next item is if there's any board member input for future agenda items or anything that you need to add, Dr. Garrett.
Nope, just our next board meeting is Monday, the 15th, and it'll be at the Orofino Elementary Library. Currently, we're under the same restrictions of 50 and masking, but we'll be there 6:30.
And we will swear in Ms. St. Germain
Yes.
early in the meeting, correct? And then she will serve as a trustee for the rest of the meeting.
Correct.
Okay. All right, good. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we will be meeting again in just 1 week.
Thank you
Sounds
all.
good.
Have a good
thank
evening.
Have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.